Time is 1:45 p.m. March 24th. So as you guys can see, you guys have made it become like this. First of all, it was a non-response kidnapping case. Nobody just wanted to fess up and say sorry. Sorry, we didn't do our job. We want to see it through him, where we got a Darkfield body connected to him illegally against his consent, human trafficking, sucking his ectoplasm, while we are trying to configure it to force out a shadow or to take over his body. This is the most evil there could ever be here. Okay, I don't care what they base the future on taking over his body. Are you guys like joking here? If you base the future on taking over my body, it's never gonna work. Okay, everything's blocked. On top of that, none of the shadows are gonna agree with anything, and you guys are just sending yourselves to your own demise here. Look, everybody's going to Alpha Prison. The whole problem from the start from National City is you guys were stupid and you allowed these guys to continue with their moronic behavior, and you just didn't put them down. It was the Alpha's job to put them down. It was like people like Ryan Reynolds to put down George Soros. Anunnaki never had to come up. They never had to. The job was, for the Alphas to remove these guys. These guys are created just a huge problem here. Look, this planet's probably going to get destroyed. I mean, you got to feel sorry, not for me, not for her, not for yourself, but feel sorry for all the little animals, okay, they want to point out, like the squirrels and the birds and all the other animals here that are being affected by this once the planet gets destroyed. You guys have really screwed yourselves here. They don't want anybody to know anything. Yeah, that's great. I'm sure all the agencies feel that way. Well, guess what? The Federation ships feel that way too. And the best way for nobody to know anything is destroy the fucking planet. That's how nobody will know anything. Alright? You guys are just making a worse future here. Completely and entirely worse future. I'd rather die now, right now. I don't want to spend another night in the tent. It's a waste of my time. You guys just don't have anything to do, so you want to linger, okay? I mean, you guys are programmed to stay in the fucking case. I'm just going to eat crackers and finish the water that I have. I mean, then what? Why don't you guys kill me? Why don't you guys kill me? Now you're scared that there is no future without me, right? Well, I'll tell you right now, either which way, if I'm alive or dead, it's going to be a worse future for this planet. You guys have chosen the most stupid of choices here. Like, I can't lecture you guys because you're just too dumb and it won't matter anyway. You're just being sent to Alpha Prison, and then you're being transferred from one Alpha Prison to another to ensure that you guys are just going to stay in Alpha Prison. You guys are the worst kinds of people. You guys are just straight evil pieces of shit. You're not entitled to anything. You guys are dumber species, dumber intelligence, dumber types of aliens. You guys are dumber type of aliens. You're not entitled to anything. Alright? You guys have to go down. It was the Alpha's job to remove these guys. What they told me. It's the Alpha's job, not the Anunnaki's job. It was the Alpha's job to remove all of these people because this was just wrong. And you guys just didn't do it, and there was no point of any Alphas even being created, ever. There's no point of any Alphas to ever have been created, ever, because you guys just didn't do anything. They didn't want the whole entire future to depend on me from the beginning, from National City. Well, since everybody found out, let's say Santa Maria, since they found out I have a shadow, they didn't want the whole future to be based on me. But now you're basing an entire future on trying to take over my body. You guys are such hypocrites. By that law right there, you need to go to Alpha Prison. Okay? Hypocrisy, automatic Alpha Prison. That's the way I see it. How can you go from one side all the way to the other side and not feel any consequences? You guys are going to go through the worst kinds of torture and the worst kinds of pain.